What does a plastic recycling company, a sustainable farming cooperative, and a madrasa have in common? They are all part of a groundbreaking initiative to fund the achievement of SDGs in Indonesia. It has been 8 years since the Sustainable Development Goals set a global blueprint to achieve a sustainable and just future for all, protecting our planet and society's most vulnerable.
The government of Indonesia has dutifully, since 2015, considered the SDG as the center of its development. And therefore, the government has integrated the 17 Sustainable Development Goals in all its development plan. Now that we are midway through the delay and before 2030, the government has elaborated and has revised its SDG roadmap. That actually shows that the financing needs for the SDGs continue to be very important. It is estimated that we need about $8.7 trillion in order to achieve the SDG by 2030. And out of this amount of money, there is a financing gap of about $1.7 trillion. This is how the government of Indonesia, together with the UN, has decided to put together a project that we call ASSIST, which means Accelerating Investment for SDGs in Indonesia. With this program, which is a joint program putting together the strength and expertise of 4 agencies under the coordination of UNDP, together with UNIDO, the UN Agency for Industry, UNICEF and UNEP, the Environment Program, under my leadership as the resident coordinator, we have put together a project which objective is to develop some innovative ways of identifying finances to support the SDGs. The objective of the project is not only to find the money, but also to make sure that its distribution goes exactly in the areas that are necessary to achieve the SDGs.
As ASSIST enters its 4th year of implementation, the team visited Lombok to witness the real-world implementation of the project, meeting project beneficiaries and the community.
Ud Sasak Tani ini perusahaan atau usaha yang dimana bergerak di bidang hortikultura, yang artinya apa? Menyiapkan bibit untuk para petani. Di samping itu, selain bibit, kita juga menyiapkan segala bentuk saprodinya. Di dalam kerjasama seperti ini, ya, kami alhamdulillah mendapat support, terutama dari pelatihan, terus kedua tata cara mengelola manajemen keuangan dan macam-macam. Harapan saya terutama khusus untuk anak muda, biar mau kembali bertani, dalam artian petani-petani milenial. Makanya saya dari awal dan sekarang saya lakukan mengembangkan itu pembinaan untuk yang sedini mungkin. Yang contohnya di salah satu SMP yang kita bina sekarang.
Oke, Konplas datang dari saya sebagai peneliti dan kemudian Amrul sebagai penggiat sosial yang saat itu sebagai mahasiswa saya, dan kami mulai meneliti berdasarkan keresahan terhadap lingkungan yang mulai tercemar oleh berbagai limbah plastik. Kemudian kami melakukan berbagai percobaan dimulai dari di laboratorium sehingga kami menemukan suatu inovasi yang nantinya bisa diterapkan di berbagai kalangan masyarakat ataupun di pulau-pulau kecil. Hal yang paling dirasakan setelah mengikuti bootcamp dari BFA itu adalah tingkat konfidensial dari para anggota di Konplas. Karena sebelumnya mungkin kami hanya berpikir sempit di wilayah kami, tapi setelah mengikuti bootcamp BFA, mindset kami begitu terbuka karena banyak sekali organisasi di luar sana yang concern juga ingin terlibat di Konplas untuk berkontribusi menjaga lingkungan ini. Harapan dari Konplas tentu saja berkontribusi sebesar-besarnya pada lingkungan dan sosial. Kami berharap inovasi dari Konplas bisa dirasakan di berbagai penjuru di Indonesia bahkan dunia, dan juga berdampak positif dan bisa meningkatkan perekonomian di masyarakat.
Government of Indonesia has commitment to develop sustainable financing instruments such as green bond, blue bond, and also SDG bonds. In this case, we have greatly supported by the SSGP program, started from development of frameworks until the publications of allocation and impact report. Dalam rangka untuk memastikan pemenuhan kebutuhan pembiayaan, maka pemerintah mengembangkan berbagai macam skema, termasuk kita mengembangkan surat berharga negara dengan tema-tema tertentu atau thematic bonds. Salah satunya adalah dengan menerbitkan SDGs bond, baik di pasar global maupun pasar domestik. Sebagaimana kita ketahui, SDG bonds ini hasil penjualannya akan dipakai untuk membiayai program-program sosial, termasuk untuk pendidikan, kesehatan, ataupun untuk program pengentasan kemiskinan.
UNDP is very proud to be the lead technical agency for the joint program on accelerating achievement for the SDGs in Indonesia. Together with these financing instruments, which have been very important key enablers, we have done two things that I would like to highlight. One, building the capacities of enterprises to develop their businesses in a way that they are aligned to the SDGs. And two, we're also supporting in the development of impact measurement so that we can really understand the development value of our efforts. All the progress and results that we speak of is possible thanks to the dedication and commitment from our partners across the government of Indonesia, as well as other Indonesian partners in both the public and the private sector. Going forward, our commitment is clear. We're going to keep innovating and promoting SDG-aligned instruments that can benefit everyone while ensuring that no one is left behind. Together, we will showcase our collective progress for sustainable development in Indonesia.